Hey guys, this is HBK Grand. Now, today we are making a guide for how to get the 4 Horseman shotgun. So earlier today, I actually posted a video about how to get to Zavala's vault. So I will share the link in the description below. It's like 1.5-minute video, and it basically shows you how you can get from Zavala to actually the vault. It is in the tower, however, so just keep that in mind. Once you have completed that, simply return to Zavala and you just need to accept his next quest step, and that will actually tell you to go talk to Anna Bray in Mars. So let's go head over to Mars and talk to Anna Bray. Once you guys are in Mars, simply just go talk to Anna Bray to get your next quest step. So, and also while you're here, to be honest, get the bounties if you're looking to farm some XP while you're at it, because while you're doing this stuff, in the process you will finish those bounties as well, because that's how I did it as well. So the next quest step is actually doing public events or killing cabals. So I did try to go into the lost sector and I killed the cabal. I thought like maybe like if it's like a 10% thing or whatnot, I would go for it. But when I checked it out, it only gave me like 3%. So that was not a lot. And obviously you were killing a lot of cabals inside as well, so they do count as well. So it was not to the point where I expected it to be. So then I moved on to trying the escalation protocol, and this time actually it was really fruitful. So if you can spot a heroic event in here, that is also great as well, because that will give you about 20%. But while you're doing the escalation protocol plus this with the public event, you'll actually end up getting 30% because of the heroic event that comes in Mars, like the either the rig or the Borsat. Whereas if you're just doing the escalation protocol, each one should be giving you like 10%. So all in all, you're kind of like doing like just one escalation protocol if you do it flawlessly, basically doing the heroic event that comes in it, and as well as all the 7 ones, you should be able to do it just like that. So I actually tried doing it like different ways, and the best way is actually doing the escalation protocol alongside with the public events as well, if you can find that. So one issue that I encountered, guys, while I was doing escalation protocol, suddenly everybody disappeared and it was just me and the ads. So it was really difficult to kill all of them, because when you are getting shot at from like a 360-degree angle, you're just like gonna die eventually, even though you can respawn like in a few seconds. But to be honest, like with the higher level escalation protocols, it is still manageable to do it solo. Like there are people on YouTube who have already done it. Kudos to them though. But for those people who cannot do it, you need like at least few people around you. So I was trying to go to the opposite side and see if there was an escalation protocol going on there, but I find I like accidentally like teleported right next to Anna Bray. And what ended up happening was I see 4 or 5 people right there. So just keep that in mind, that like if something like that does happen to you guys, just like to try to refresh, or just go into like the orbit and come back in, or just restart your game, because the servers are quite like a little bit challenging these days. So finally, once you have completed this quest step, which you have to do the public events and whatnot, or the escalation protocol, you just need to go and talk to Anna Bray again to get the next part of the quest. Now, once you talk to them, you don't actually have to leave this area. You can stay in Mars. All you have to do is kill Scions for the next quest step. The easiest way to do it is actually going into Madame Subterrane, which is a lost sector for the Cabals, and just focus on killing the Scions. So there are Scions from start, in the middle, and all the way to the boss phase as well. So you're gonna find a lot of them. Each one was giving around like 2.5%. So like every once in a while I'll see like instead of being 10%, I'm 11, and then every once in a while I was seeing like I was 13 or 14. What I thought was like if I could just finish the lost sector, so like there is a way to just like walk through it, to be honest. But I just killed like few on my way there, and those were the points that I actually got. But as to finishing the whole thing, you do not get as much points as to when you're killing the Scions. Now, once you have completed that part, I think you just have to like run maybe like 3 or 4 times maximum in order to complete the entire progress for this one. It is not as slow as I thought it would be. So make sure again you're killing those Scions. The Scions and the Cabals are like those guys that look like, that have like a wolf looking head. So, and which are like the only slimmest one, to be honest. So just kill those guys and you will get the XP. Also, I was using like that was clearing the ads pretty fast, and it was making the progress go even faster because it would just like one shot almost everything inside that area. Once that has been done, you just need to go to Benedict in the tower. So just go and teleport to the tower now. So once you talk to Benedict, you're gonna get the next quest step. Also, you can take the... Once you have talked to Benedict, you're going to get the next quest step, which is actually going to be in EDZ. And basically, you're going to be doing everything in EDZ now. And that will be the last part of the quest in order to get that shotgun. Also, one thing to keep in mind is try to take the bounties, because you're going to be doing this almost same stuff and it will count for you as well. For this one, what you have to do is do like public events, do patrols, and defeat combatants. So the best part about this is that you're going to be staying in EDZ. I would recommend doing public events and then trying to turn them into heroic. Most of the time, like, you're going to find people around you. You can do lost sectors, but it does not count as much. While we're doing public events like the Seraph Tower as well, if you want to do that, you will end up getting like high level combatants. So that adds a plus. You get like the public event bonus as well. So doing the Seraph's Tower is actually another benefit way, because there are a lot of like high level enemies in here, so they will consider them as combatants. So also this week they have actually changed this. So last week it was Fallen, and now suddenly this week they are Cabal. So apparently they're going to be switching around, which I didn't know, like maybe other people did. So that was a pretty cool and interesting thing to find out as well. So once you have completed this quest step, you actually do have to return to Benedict for one last time, and you get the next quest step, which actually tells you to go back to EDZ again. I kind of like really hate the loading time, to be honest, but that's all there is to it. Now this time you actually have to do the legendary lost sector, the Query. So you simply just have to complete this lost sector and claim the cachet in order to get the reward, the 4 Horsemen. Once you have completed this whole part, you just have to go and get that. You don't need to actually worry about killing everything, but to be honest, the weekly bounties have been reset, so you have to eventually kill all of them. So make sure you do collect the loot and you get the shotgun, the 4 Horsemen. So here we have it, guys, the 4th Horseman, the shotgun. Looks pretty cool and like vintage vibe going on here. The rolls are pretty decent, not that much, but impact is pretty good. However, like, it does come with an intrinsic trait, the Thunderer. This weapon's rate of fire is increased significantly and fires full auto, so that is pretty decent. Whereas the other perks are like controlling recoil and handling speed, greatly increases the stability and rate of fire. Each successive shot has more damage and more spread, so you're kind of like looking for close combat anyway. And then the fitted stock increases your stability, moderately controls your recoil, and then slightly decreases handling speed. So pretty much like what you're looking for in all shotguns when you're doing it. So not like out of the blue, but obviously it's an exotic, so it's going to have the hype and it's going to be pretty powerful for right now. Also, it comes with an exotic catalyst. So this is not one of the weapons that does not come without an exotic catalyst. So we're gonna see what happens then and what the exotic catalyst will hold for us. Probably something like range could be, if it is range. I don't know what will happen, because that could wreck the game for shotguns. So this would be pretty amazing. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can leave it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer. So this is HBK Grand, guys, taking off for the day. Have a great one, guys. Whee! Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Take it easy, guys.